So I hope screen is visible to everyone. So good morning everyone. First we will discuss do while loop, then we will discuss for loop. We will do basic one example of both, and we'll try to explore what is the differences and what are the similarities between three of them. So first, do while loop. So do while loop is a exit conditional loop, right? So what is the syntax of do while loop? First we will write do, then we'll curly braces and statement, and then while condition and semicolon, right? So this is the syntax of do while loop. If we'll write like we'll write an example, okay, we have to print 1 to 5. So int I is equal to 1, do curly braces, the statement that we used to write into while loop, whatever we need to repeatedly use, system out dot println I plus plus, then curly braces closed. After that we'll write while I is less than is equal to 5, we will print it, okay, and use the semicolon also. After while closing there is semicolon, but in normal while there is no semicolon. So that's the difference between while and do while. The difference between execution is also there. The difference is what, in do while loop normally condition checks before the statement or before the body, but in this loop at least one time body will execute, then it will go on check and test conditions. When condition is true, it will again go on the body, then check the condition, then again go on body, check the condition. If condition is true till the time, it is again repeating again and again. When the condition is false, it will go outside and loop will end over here. So the same program that we will do with the do while part. So public class demo do while one. So public static void main string args. So again int I is equal to 1. Now what we will need to do, curly braces on off, and on the curly braces while till the time I is less than or equal to 5 and semicolon. Now this is the body part, whatever we used to write in while loop we will write over here, system dot out dot println and the I and I plus plus. So we will try to save it. Demo Java. So Java C demo do while dot one dot Java. So through Java C we will compile it. Java demo do while one will run it. So from 1 to 5 we have print r, the list that we really want to print. That's how do while loop works. How it works, first it initialize the value, then we went over here, first it printed the body part, then it went on condition. If condition is true, it will again repeat from it will again repeat the body part, then it will again go on check the condition. First time I was 2, then it will again repeat till the time I is 6, and when I is 6 it will condition will be false and it will end the loop. So anyone has any questions regarding do while loop? Okay, why this loop is like this? Okay, so let's move with the for loop, then we will try to focus more on other parts also. What are the differences and what are the similarities between while, do while and for loop. Now we will understand for loop. For loop is again similar loop, but the what is the syntax over here? Syntax is for And in round bracket, first part is initializations, then semicolon, then condition, then semicolon, and then update. Update is like increment decrement, but there is no semicolon. After that, in curly braces, there is a body part, whatever we need to execute repeatedly. Now the same example from 1 to 5, if we need to print, how we do it in for. In for, we initialized int I is equal to 1 till the time I is less than is equal to 5, I plus plus, and the body part system out dot println. So for
Sir,
loop
what
is,
is sir,
pardon,
what is the meaning of plus plus I and I plus plus?
plus plus I and I plus plus. It's just prefix and postfix. So normally, if you will write it into an multiple, what to say, statement, if you are trying to write into multiple statement, it will, what to say, uh, first it will give the calculation, then do the increment decrement. But if you are writing standalone, right, you are writing I plus plus semicolon done, there is no difference between plus plus I and I plus plus. It will automatically increase the value. I'll explain you within statement also, don't worry.
Okay.
So in for, we have done it. Okay, so what's the, what to say, flowchart of that for loop. So initialization part will go first time only. After that, we will go on condition that it will, the condition is true. Then it will go on statement. Then it will go on increment decrement. Then it will again go on condition. If condition true, it will repeat statement and increment decrement again. Then it will go again on condition. If it is true, then it will again increment, execute statement and increment decrement till the time the condition is true. It will repeat it, and when condition is false, it will go outside the loop. So in this example, we will understand through example only. So public class demo for one, public static void main. So for loop is very systematic. So whatever we used to do with while or do while, we used to initialize variable also. So over here, okay, it's systematic part where we need to do the initialization, where we need to do the, condition, where we need to do the increment. In body part, you just need to write things that is important and you need to execute. So there is no need to write increment decrement into body part only. So demo for one Java. So we saved the file, again Java C demo for one Java. We compiled it in Java demo for one. So it's 1 2 3 4 5. The same output that we got from do while is here. How it works, that's very important, right? So what, how it executes? For initialization part will execute only once. It will come over here for the first time. I is 1 now. It will go on to the condition 1 is less than is equal to 5 true. It will print that. Then it will do increment I plus plus. Then i's value increase to the 2. Then it will go over here again on condition I is 2 now. 2 is less than is equal to 5 true. It will print again, then it will go again on I plus plus, it I is 3 now, then it will go on condition 3 is less than is equal to 5 true, then it will print the body again, then again it will go over here I plus plus, I is 4 now, then it will go on condition 4 is less than is equal to 5 true, it will again execute the condition statements, then it will go over here I plus plus, I is 5, 5 is less than is equal to 5, it is still true, it will again execute the body part, then it will go over here I plus plus, I becomes 6, 6 is less than is equal to 5, it becomes false, and it will go outside the loop part. Okay, so that's how for loops works. That's the basic systematic way for loops work. You will slowly gradually become habitual to for loop. This is the maximum time loop. Initially There was for loop was not there. For loop was the third loop that was created after the while and do while for this purpose only. Because it's more systematic. It's help us to focus on what's really important. Now we will understand the differences between while, demo do while, sorry, do while and for loop. So what's the differences? The while loop and for loop are entry point loops, right? Entry loops where condition is checked. Uh, excuse me. So where condition is checked before the statement. In for loop, before the statement, condition will be checked. Again, in while loop, before statement, condition will be checked. But in demo, in do while loop, condition will be checked after the body part. So this makes do while a little bit different. Means uh, minimum time for loop will run for zero time. So for loop will minimum is zero and maximum is n number. So n number is n number of time. While loop also minimum execution is zero and maximum is n number of time. Where do while loop is minimum is one. Okay, it's not zero. Why? Because if condition got true or false, it will execute minimum one time, right? So I'll show you with the example. If we will say ki, okay, let's change the condition in both. Let's say it's 0, I is less than or equal to 0, and it's also less than or equal to 0, and save the both programs. So according to the logic, this will work for minimum one time and this will work for zero time. So will we are going to find any error? No, there is no compile time error. So Java C demo for one and Java C demo do while one. So both are, there is no compile time error. Now we will try to run demo for one. So it will got execute, but it will not going to give any result. So it's blank. Why? Because when it will go before the statement, so I is one, and I is less than is equal to 0. So this condition become false over here. So it will never go inside the body. That is why it will execute zero time. So there is no output. Now whenever we'll try the do while loop, it will run minimum one time. So it printed one. Why? Because uh, after initialization it just printed I, and I plus plus is 2, and condition got false and it will exit from here only. But the minimum one time the body will execute. So that makes do while loop a little bit special. Okay, wherever there are requirements, okay, we need to execute things minimum one time, we'll use do while loop, and wherever there is minimum zero requirement, we will use while loop or for loop. Normally you will use for loop in practices also. Why? Because it's more systematic and it will help you to create logic better way. So these are the three loops that we do in Java. That is while, do while, and for loop. Now the question was, okay, what is the I plus plus and plus plus I? So I'll explain you. So we'll explain you through while loop only. Excuse me. Okay. So if we have written I plus plus, what it will do, it will print from 2 to 5. Okay, because we are writing I plus plus before the print so that we can understand what I plus plus or plus plus I do. Okay, so demo for, let's compile. So 2 3 4 5 6, right? Why? We are putting I plus plus before the println. If we will try it with the plus plus I, what will be the difference? There is no difference according to me. So Java, Java C demo for one dot Java, and then Java demo for 2 to 6 again. There is no difference, right? But wherever you show the difference, when you are putting into the same expression of things, like you are doing a lot of calculation in the same line, or we will write it directly over here. So what it will do, it's a postfix. So it will print I. Okay, according to me, it will print I first, then it will do plus plus part. So it will print 1 to 5. So we compiled it, we will execute it. So 1 to 5. Okay, so this is the postfix part of plus plus. क्योंकि it will do first, it give the value, then it will do the plus plus. Now it's become the prefix part. So first it will do plus plus, then it will give the value. Now it will print 2 to 6, right? So that's the difference between plus plus I and I plus plus. Got it? Somebody asked this question. I hope it is clear.
Yes, sir, it's clear.
Okay. Now we will do this one, what to say, this one part with the for loop also. How to do it now? Okay. So there are three loops. Int I is equal to 1. There are 5 rows. Less than is equal to 5. Less than is equal to 5. Then I plus plus. And this is the triangle pattern. The full triangle pattern, not hollow one where there is inside space also. You try it also. So I j is equal to 5. J is greater than is equal to I. J minus minus. So this is the part for the spaces before the star. System dot out dot print, not println space semicolon. So this is for the spaces. Now when we will understand this, this. So in first row there is a 1 star, then second row there is 3 star, then third row there is a 5 star. So it will increasing in a 2, matlab every time there is a 2 increase into the stars in according to the row. So int k is equal to 1, k is less than is equal to 2, less than is equal to 2 be I multiply by 2. And let's do the one more thing, minus 1 k plus plus, and we will try to print system dot out dot println, not ln, just print. Ln will be come after the loop part in these. System dot out dot println blank println for the creation of next. Let's check it out, will it work? So demo for Java C demo for one. So there are a lot of errors. Now what were the errors? We missed the semicolon part over here, and over here also we have written the few mistakes. Now it is also more semicolon we forget. So you will receive these kind of errors when you are trying to code. So semicolons are there in places. Perfect. So there is no error now. So Java demo for one. So we got the triangle pattern with this. So try to do a triangle without spaces also. Inside there are spaces that we discussed yesterday also. So that's how your while loop, do while loop, and for loop works. Now you have any questions regarding that, you can ask.